Hey folks, Landstryder here, and welcome to another news update. Today, I wanted to bring you some news about my pack to start with. And that's why I'm started here in my pack. We've got new Pigman City generations. It's got a couple different random structures that generate. This is an example of one of the large cities. They don't spawn nearly as often as the small ones, which use the same structures, but I think there's one over here. But yeah, they're not quite as big. Usually they're just a couple little buildings. We also, update for the pack, is the pigmen no longer spawn everywhere. They only spawn in these villages, and now they spawn hostiles. So that makes these areas dangerous to just walk into. So no more worrying about pigmen spawning in your bases, as long as you don't build your base inside one of these cities. The other thing, update for the pack, is that ghast no longer spawn everywhere. They will only spawn in swamp biomes and near these things. These are what I call ghast eggs, and obviously there's a ghast spawner in there. You get near it, it's going to probably spawn a ghast relatively. Sometimes quickly, sometimes you can get to it before it actually spawns anything. So yeah, there's that update. And finally, blazes no longer spawn everywhere. They only spawn at blaze hives. I don't see one of those nearby, so you just have to play the pack if you want to see one of those, or check out one of my previous tweets where I tweeted out a picture of the ghast hive, or the blaze hive. So yeah, major updates coming to the pack. The next thing I want to talk about is the fact that I will be starting my new series now in this pack, playing my own pack. So expect to see that relatively soon, and I'm gonna ask this in this news broadcast. I'm also gonna ask this in a little bit of a start episode. What do you guys want to see more? Would you prefer to see me play it as a tutorial and be very factual about what I talk about, or would you prefer to see me attempt to do some kind of role playing as I play through my own pack? Now, obviously, I'm going to have to, at times, feign ignorance, because, obviously, since I created the pack, I know most of the best ways to overcome the obstacles of the pack. So I'm leaning towards doing some kind of a role play, but I'm not sure I'm going to be able to do it very well. Anyway, that covers the information about my pack. I'd like to talk a little bit about what's going on with my current series. Obviously, I had some computer issues a week or so ago, and that caused me to not be able to get out a good episode of my current series in Horizons. What I did finally manage to get out was kind of crappy, but I do have another episode of that coming out probably tomorrow after this broadcast. I should have a nice long one, but then I'm going to be away on holiday for about a week, and so I will not be able to get another one out again, as I really haven't had time to record it. I just haven't had the time and or ambition to record it. So wow, these big villages are spawning quite often in the mesa biome. Well, that's not a big deal though. So yeah, Horizons is going to continue. Hopefully I can get back to the quality that I prefer for that series. And sometime soon I'm going to release an episode of my the other two series that I recently kind of dwindled off. Both my regrowth and my atonement. Thank you. I couldn't remember it there for a minute, but I am going to go ahead and get one more of each of those out. It's not going to be till after I come back from vacation, so expect them maybe in a week or two. But I'm going to get those both out and get those worlds. I think the world download for my regrowth series is probably good enough the way I left it. I think there was one for episode 30-ish or something like that, and then I do want to get a world download for my Atonement series and a final episode of that, because I pretty much completed that pack, but I just kind of dwindled off on recording it. It wasn't that I wasn't that I didn't like it or anything. It's just the fact that when Horizons came out, I was so excited about it. I just kind of let those slip away into into the background, and didn't wrap them up the way I would like to have. So I'll be coming back and wrapping those up with a nice neat bow, and yeah, so those will be completed. I'm also looking at maybe putting out one more episode of Crash Landing. I've got something I want to show you guys, and yeah, because that one kind of ended abruptly too way back, and there was a couple things that I wanted to show you that I couldn't show you at the time because I had agreed not to show it to you. But now that time has passed and the relevance of it has gone, I can go ahead and show it to you. So I expect an episode of that in the next month or so. Other than that, I'm going to continue my Horizon series. I'm going to start my post-Finem series, and I'm going to continue playing Enpyrion. And if you like the Enpyrion, be sure and comment on the videos. I haven't got a lot of comments on the videos, so I'm not sure. I'm not sure how much you guys really like it, because I haven't seen too much said about it. So if you want to continue seeing that, and the problem with Enpyrion is we're going to run out of content relatively quick because it still is in a pre-alpha stage. So we're going to run out of content fairly quick. I expect it to maybe last for a total of 12 to 15, possibly 18 episodes at most before we run out of content and have to wait for an update to the game. But if you're enjoying it, do leave a comment on those videos. So that would be majorly helpful for me, especially keep my inspiration up to keep playing it and keep making videos in it. Tell me what you think, whether or not I should play other games other than Minecraft on the channel. I've been mostly sticking and, very, very much staying strictly to Minecraft now. See, that's an issue. It's not supposed to do that. It's supposed to be kind of a, oh, I see what happened here. Yeah, still some generation issues in my pack, and these are going to be worked out over the next few versions. But that's actually kind of a cool overhang there. And yeah, I'll be working some more of this stuff out, but I'm at the point where I feel like I can go ahead and start my series, because the main thing that I wanted to do before I started my series in the post-Finem pack was to get the mob generation and structure generation sorted out. Now, structure generation is not nearly complete. There's many more structures to be added to the generation. But the mob spawning is pretty much sorted. I wanted to eliminate the ability for pigmen to just spawn everywhere, because it's kind of annoying when a pigman spawns in the middle of your base. And the same with the blazes, and the gas. As much as I enjoy the torment of them, that a lot of people have complained that they just make it too hard for them or whatever. So I caved in and went ahead and turned off the global spawn of them, so they only spawn in particular areas or around those gas tags. I showed you a couple of those a bit ago. So anyway, I think that's all I have to update you guys on. And I'm going to be heading on a vacation. I apologize that I didn't have enough videos to cover the whole time that I'm going to be gone, but expect me to be hitting it hard again as soon as I get back. And be sure and comment, check it out. Oh, and let me know informative or roleplay in the comments of this video. And I'm going to ask again in my initial starting video for the series. So comment here or there or both. But anyway, thank you guys for watching, and I will catch you later.